Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I'm going to show you some absolutely gorgeous cards today using this Daisy Wreath collection from Pinkfresh Studio. Now I'm an affiliate for Amazon, scrapbooks.com, and Spellbinders. You'll see the links below for any of these products that I've used today. You just click on the link and I do get a little bit of a commission for you clicking on the link. You could shop, of course, any product that you'd like, but it does help me if you click the link, and I appreciate that. All right, so what happened here? I have so many cards. I made like 8 cards. It was so easy to do with this Daisy Wreath collection. We're going to look at it in just a moment, but I had trouble on the video and transferring it to the computer. I lost like 5 clips of what I had done. So I was lucky that I saved the last one, which is where you're going to watch me. Then we're going to put together this card right here. It comes out so cute, right? Look at how pretty that is. Oh, we're going to stencil and everything. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. And a little matching envelope there. So what I'm going to do is just show you these cards and we're going to talk about them. Now, you know now I love to foil, so I've been buying or purchasing just a few hot foil plates with dies, and I love to stencil. So with that being said, I fell in love. I love daisies. I've realized that I really like the flower itself of the daisies. I guess I see that my eye kind of goes to that. But this is the hot foil plate. Now, everything you can buy, you can purchase, like, you don't have to buy a bundle of anything. You could buy one of, you know, if you just want the hot foil, if you just want the stencils, that kind of thing. Okay, so this is the hot foil plate. Then I have the wonderful die. Now you're wondering what this piece is. Let me show you. I'm a toss-up between this card and this card. I'm not really sure which is my absolute favorite out of this entire collection that I made, but they came out so cute. But this right here, if you cut out the inside of here with any kind of paper, you know, a different kind of a pattern paper, which this is, then you can inlay it like a puzzle, and that's exactly what I did here. So I was really happy with that. Now with this card, so let me tell you what I've done with this card. I've used the hot foil plate. Look at how beautiful that is with the rainbow hot foil. Isn't that gorgeous? I use the hot foil plate here on some granny apple green, but I don't have the diagonal plate, and I wasn't really sure how it was going to come out. So I took this plate right here. This is the skinny stripe background, and I took it and I just turned it a little bit, and I got diagonal stripes. I don't know if I just got lucky that they came out so well, or, you know, I'm going to try it again and again and again, but I was having fun with that. Now, again, everything I use is linked below. Okay, so how much fun is that? Look at that beautiful rainbow hot foil on that. And then here's what I did on the inside, just very simple. And the envelope, just like that. I just love this one. Now, so then let's go to this one. Again, a little designer series paper from way back. I love the blue. And I made the cards blue right here. I used the Celebrate from this collection here that we did a long time ago when I started doing all this hot foil. This was one of the first things that I purchased. Perfect Sentiments collection. I got the hot foil plate and the dies, and I believe I've got the stamp somewhere, but I'm seeing that when I buy hot foil, I really just need to buy the dies, but I also used the stencils a whole lot with this one. So I don't know, you know, you can mix and match or buy what you like, or, you know, what you really love to use. So that's the Perfect Sentiments, and a lot of these come from there. So here is, let's talk about this one. I took this beautiful flower here, you'll see when we make this, and I cut it, and I'll also show you when we make this on film how to line this up to get that kind of straight and overlapping look. Isn't that pretty? And here's the inside, and here's the envelope. I just love the way that it comes down like that, and then these shoots come off like this, the way that you place it. So I just had, look at that. I love that shimmer. Oh, I'm just all about it. Okay, so then here's another one that I did. This is just with gold. And this is the Time Worn embossing folder behind there. And this thanks and this birthday right here come from this collection, this Yana's collection, Yana's Layered Script Sentiments. I did not use the back, you know, like the shadow. I just used the thin cuts, the thanks and the birthday, the real thin cuts, and I thought that really came out very, very pretty. Very easy to do because the stenciling, it's quick. Now here, you'll see there is foiling and you can see some ink, okay? To make this card, I used the last stencil, and that ring around there, you'll see it in the video, is just green. There is no foiling there, okay? But this one has the foiling and the green. So when you use these stencils, you can either use the last stencil or not, because it's really the foil makes that line. I'll show you one that I did not use it on. And let me see right here. It's this one, actually. See how the foil is thin and there is no ink. I don't know if you can tell right there, okay? There's no ink there, but there's ink and foil there, okay? So you could do it either way. But the reason why I figured out by watching videos that the reason why there's not a stamp set is because it's like this, because then you can just stencil it and you've got it, okay? So here's those two, then that one, okay? And let's look at this one. This one is a reverse. Look at that. Oh, that rainbow foil is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. And this paper right here, I've got to show you this in just a second. Didn't that come out cute? Yay, congrats. That's just a happy card. That's the reverse background of this one. So see, when I made this card, I had the reverse foil, and then I made that, and then I put this one on top of it. And in the video that I did all of this foil. I was just foiling like crazy. I took one afternoon and I foiled. That's all I did, was use that foil machine. It was so much fun. And then I started making cards. But look at how pretty this came out with just some gold. Now, the other thing I want to tell you, let me show you this. I wanted some strips right here, okay? And I didn't have any. So what I did was I took the solid hot foil plate, I put the paper pretty side to pretty side, some cardstock on top, ran it through, and this is what I got, was a solid piece of paper. So what this means is that anytime I run out of like gold to make sentiments, I'm just going to hot foil me a piece of paper on cardstock. A piece of foil on cardstock and make the paper myself now. I will never buy gold, silver, or you know what. I've got teal, I've got pink, I've got silver. I won't buy any kind of gold, you know, 12 by 12 paper again, because I'll just go ahead and make it with my hot foil. So that's where I did the strips for this. I just cut them out very thin from here. Oh wait, it's this one, sorry. And I added it to my envelope. That beautiful little prism effect, right? Isn't that cool? And look at the inside of that. That's just so much fun. Okay, now this one, I think I missed an envelope. Okay. Now this one, I just did the reverse foil of the one over there that I did with the blue. This one I did with that, what's that? Moon dust, I think it's called. Let me get it. Let me get it. It is, yes, moon dust. So it's this blue foil right here I used, and I foiled, and then I stenciled, very pretty, cut, made the card beautiful. But then I had the reverse foil, and then this is what I came up with that. So then I reverse foiled, and here we go. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just like, I've gone foil crazy. I had this, downline of mine sent me some, I swear I think it's Anna Griffith paper, but I thought it went really well with that teal, so I used it. All about using up our stash too, right? And then I made this one, and I was going to make this one on camera with you guys, but then I thought to myself, I really wanted to cut it. So I put this one together. So pretty, right, with that birthday. Oh, the little happy comes from The little happy comes from, here it is, Pansy Patch, the little happy right there. And the next part of the video, I'll show you how we get it just like that and not use the birthday. So I show you how to do that. And here's the inside. I used the embossing folder for this, and I decorated my envelope also with it. And now here is this card, and this is the one that's up in the video that's coming up next that we're going to make together. Isn't that pretty? So sorry, isn't that beautiful? I put the inside, I put the other half of it inside, because on this one I put both of them outside, and so on this one I put one on the inside and one on the outside, and this is stenciled. I mean, the possibilities with this, and here are the stencils, is unbelievable. So always remember with these stencils, they are etched and they are numbered up in the upper left corner. So you just put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And so here's the fifth one. This is that one that makes the circle around here in ink, okay? In ink, but then if you are using the foil, it's already foiled for you here on these lines, which is just amazing. So I hope you enjoy the next part of this video. So sorry for the technical difficulties with it, but I think you've enjoyed looking at these beautiful cards, and I just absolutely recommend Daisy Wreath. I hope that you enjoy it too. Thanks again for watching, and here comes the video to start making this card. Okay, so I got very creative, and this is the card that I was going to do on camera with you guys. But I decided, I've got stripes because of the sun, right? There we go. Okay, wait, let me close the blind. Let me close the drapes. Might be better now, wherever the sun is, that we go to inside light. Okay, all right, we're good. Now, okay, so I was going to do this one on camera, but I absolutely love this layout right here of this one. And I just wanted to try another color. So I put this one together with what we stenciled. I came back and just stenciled another one. Isn't that fun? So that we can do this card together. Now, I'm going to cut this because, see, I didn't want to cut that one. It was the first one that I did without the foiling. So I thought I didn't want to cut it yet. So I thought, oh, well, let's just make another card. Okay, so I love the happy and the birthday. We're going to make it just like this. I love the little happy. Now, where did I get that from? Was the Pansy Patch stamp set right here. And see where it has the little happy birthday? I love the font on the happy, but I don't want the birthday. So I'm going to show you what to do there. Let me get a mat. And let me move this out of the way. So what we're going to do here, and I'm going to use the dark carnation for this. I'm going to get a piece of Scotch tape, just like that. And let me go ahead and mask off the birthday. See, I ripped it long enough to where it's not going to impinge on that word happy. So I put it right up to the words. Now that might be too high. See where it's on the H right there? The tape. Okay, you just want it to just cover that line on the B. But not impinge. Whoop, I had it. The line on the B. There we go. But not impinge on the word happy. And then I take my fingernail and I just press it down through here. Okay? So that that tape kind of hugs the word that I don't want. All right? I have my teeny tiny piece of paper because that's all that we really need. And a little ink here. And just go into the happy. Ink it up really well. Okay, now this is the part that sometimes I always forget. Don't stamp it, okay? Rip off the tape. The only thing you have ink on is the happy. Now we can stamp. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right. Then we're going to cut this out. This came with that Gina K set, this little die right here. I'll tell you, I've been using the bejesus out of it. Look at how perfect that is for that happy. We'll cut that out in just a few minutes. Okay, first, I want to do a little embossing with you guys. Now, I love the stripes and the splatters from Stampin' Up. Again, if you love Stampin' Up, please find a demonstrator near you to order from, okay? Or if you like it, you know, you mix and match. But if you like some Stampin' Up products, go ahead and order from a demonstrator near you. Okay, so we're going to emboss. And the embossing folder that I have is 3D, so I want to use that little gray plate. That's what this system comes with, okay? All systems are a little bit different, and then you just follow their instructions. So I'm following the instructions on this one. I have this, it came in a set, stripes and splatters embossing folders. I love backgrounds, so I'm going to use that, but it's a skinny one. It's for the mini. I still have my mini. Don't really use it that much though, honestly. I use the big one at the most of the time. So this right here, I wanted to have a big piece of paper. Now this line down here is to help you to keep everything straight. Okay, it's just not to make that logo look pretty, but it does. Okay, so you want to do this. That's not straight. Okay, to the edge there, okay, and let that hang off just a little bit. Actually, what we want to do is move this over a little bit and let a little bit more hang off. Okay, because watch what we're going to do. Okay, right there, and then here. And now for the front of the card, we've got these stripes going up and down, vertical. Okay. Now, what I do is I just take this part of the card. That's why I wanted more than an inch, because I have to fit it on this plate, okay? So then I take this part and I put it back in, and I just kind of line it up. And it's okay if it overlaps a little bit. It's just background, which it's really probably pretty good if it overlaps because of what, you know, the type of stripes that it is. And I'm going to go like that. So this is a good way if you have any kind of embossing folders that are skinny to make them the size of, this is 5 1/4 by 4. So this is a good way to do that. Okay, so now let's take a look. Ah, perfect. That came out great. All right, let me move that aside. Now, I cut 2 pieces here. I don't even know how long they are. They were just scrap. They're about 5 1/2 inches by 1. I know they're an inch. But I want my lines now going up and down. So I'm going to put this in like this. And we're going to do the same thing, leaving this hanging off. Okay, this is for my envelope. Makes a fun envelope. You could always emboss and glue for an envelope. Just glue it down really well. So we're going to do that. And notice now my stripes are, you know, if I put it in here, I wanted my stripes going up and down, okay? If I put it in here going that way, just to fit it, then my stripes would have been going across, and I wanted them up and down. So now I put the other part back in. Of course, if you wanted them going across, that's fine too. Just like that. And then this side, just like that. Just don't let it hang off there. And put it back in. And roll it on through. So see, now I'm going to have a pink one, and then this beautiful, I love coastal cabana. I like any kind of like beachy kind of colors. Look at how perfect that is for our envelope. Okay. All right, let me move all this out of the way. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We got to cut something out, don't we? I'll just cut it here instead of running it through the vagabond. Let's put that right there. Get a piece of tape. And see, it didn't matter if that was crooked or whatever. You straighten it up with the die. Okay? Whoop, just like that. Did you see me reaching for the plate? It wasn't there, that invisible plate, right? I'm just used to it being there. Oh, wait, I forgot my... I always do this every time that I emboss. If you have followed me, you've seen me do it a million times. I forget to put that plate back in. I was like, wow, that was awfully easy to roll through. Too easy, right? But hey, we can always fix it. All right. Here we go here. And I have my teeny tiny happy. That came out perfect. All right. I love these little dies that I got. I got those like on a Black Friday special. So, and I'm really into we're into using what we have, although I have added new things. So, okay. Now let's see, here's our envelope. Let's go ahead and complete that. So let's see. I think I'm going to put one this way and then one that way. Yeah, let's do that, okay? So we're just going to glue this down really well. I already cut my other birthday out, and I put a little, I put the adhesive strip on the back of that birthday to stick it down faster than using glue, the liquid glue today. So I'm just going to bring this down to where I can cut it off a little bit, leaving just a little bit of white showing. Nice. Just like that. Let's see, let me get these little snips. I was going to get my big scissors, but I think these will work actually better. Just like that. And then this side. I'll tell you, I thought we were going to have a really horrible winter. Now, I think we're going to get snow this Saturday, but that's it. And I'm going to put this out here. No, I'm going to put it down, coming down there. Okay. But we've not had a bad winter at all. A little bit of a cold snap there and, you know, that kind of thing. But as far as, watch, I'll say this, and then here will come like a 12-foot blizzard or something crazy, right? It hasn't been as bad as what everyone thought it would be. Let me say that much. Here's this. Got to clean my scissors after this, right? Always get glue on them. Okay, there we go. So this stripe I did down. My pink one I did across the bottom. Just something a little bit different. All right. Now, let's see. We have that. We have this. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Let's bring the base of the card in. And let's work on this first. So, I love that. Oh, that's just pretty in itself, isn't it? You know, but I want to do some cutting. Let me clean my scissors right here. Quick. Okay. So what I did to accomplish something like that was to cut these apart. So right here at the flower, I just want to kind of come down on an angle and maybe just round it off a little bit. Just, you know, just follow the line and just cut it off. Just like that, okay? And it really doesn't matter how you do it, because honestly, nobody's gonna know. And then I just rounded that off, that's all. And then this one here, I just like cut this one, kind of rounding it into the flower. And there's that part. Oh, isn't that beautiful? And then this one right here, just kind of cutting it down that stem just like that. Okay, so now that's how we cut it apart. Now, there's a few things that we can do with this, or you could even make two cards. You could put this up here, put your birthday here. Oh my, and then that could have went on the inside of it. That would have been fun, right? And put your birthday here and put happy birthday right there. I am almost tempted. Do I have the inside done? I don't. Good. Okay, we have the envelope completed. Okay, this is what we're going to do on this card. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just designing as we go here. So I love that. I really love that for the outside. And then I'm going to take this part and probably put it in here just like that for the inside of the card. Okay, let me get my card base here. I love that. And I'm going to put that, let's see. Yep, it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Each and every one of these is that measurement. This is 5 1/4 by 4. Oh, I love that. I was not expecting to do that. Okay, because, now watch this, okay? If you don't want to do that, I did this here, okay? And then, because I haven't done this style yet. And then this. Now wait, this goes underneath this big one. To make that come down, you put that underneath. And that's what I did. And just kind of play with it a little bit to move this over, kind of looking at those flowers in a straight line. But that's exactly what I did for this card. But notice I have a little bit more room here because I used the base of the card, okay? I didn't come in with a layer. You can go right outside of the layer if you wanted to give yourself just that 1/4 of an inch more. And it does, you know, stretch those flowers out a little bit. Isn't that pretty? That would look so pretty. And then this is what I was going to do. I was going to put birthday here and the little happy up here. But since I've already done this design and I haven't done the other design, the inside and outside, I'm going to switch it up. But you can see that when you cut these apart, you have an endless amount of pleasure to come from this set. I've made 8 cards and I can't stop. As you can see, I've already made 2, again, just doing your guys' videos. Here we go. Put a little bit more because we've embossed it, you know, so you've got to, like I always say, it's like gluing down a English muffin. So just like that, okay. I'm going to put my birthday down here because, oh, I'm so glad that I used the, I didn't get that peeled. I'm so glad I used the adhesive strip on it. There we go. Now the little happy, let's go ahead and cut some dimensionals here. I might have one. I believe I got it right here. We'll put that in the center. And I'm going to put my little happy right up here. Just like that. You might could use another dimensional, you know? That one little side is bouncing. I felt it. So when that happens, just add another one. Just add a little bit more to give it that stability. I think I've got that. Hope you can see that, can't you? And by the time my fingers touch this as much as I'm doing, it won't be sticky, right? Let's hope not. Okay, that feels better. Okay, there we go. Love it. Let me look. Okay, that's good. Now, let's go ahead and put our beautiful spray of flower. Isn't that pretty? What a nice birthday card. Is my happy crooked? There we go. Simple. Easy peasy. Let's put some more dimensionals back here. And, you know, just use any and all kinds of foam adhesive that you have to do this. I think they all rank about the same. With this, I'm just using what I have. I want to make sure that I didn't see that. That can go there, and I need a little something right in there, don't I? What a nice set of cards, right? 8 cards from just using a little foil. I really had fun with the foil. And a little stenciling. And just really letting this product work for itself. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking pretty. I love that. Get my birthday down there good. Let that stick. Yep. Cute. I don't know if I like that happy popped up. That's bothering me. Yeah. I don't think I do. Let me glue it down. Let's take these off. Trying not to ruin it. Okay, there we go. And I'll just put a little glue on the back of it. Here we go. Don't want to get too much, but yeah, I'd rather have that flat. This is popped up though. Oh, you know what? We need pretties, don't we? We need pretties on this one and this one. Let's get the inside completed. This I'll just glue down. Right here. And I'm going to place it up top. The white cardstock is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and the light blue, I'm using Coastal Cabana because that's what I have, is 5 by 3 3/4. So just some regular easy peasy measurements, right? Look how pretty! Oh my goodness, I love it. You could do it like that if you wanted to. Let's look at it inside the card. Like this. Like that. I happen to like it on the top, so we'll put it like that. But either or, just what your eye likes. If you wanted it to be a little bit different than the front of the card, you could put it on the bottom. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely. And then we have our cute little envelope right here. Now, what was I talking about that I was going to show you and that I completely now forgot about? Okay. Senior moment, right? Or I was thinking about it. Anyway, okay. We'll just save that for another video, I guess, or whatever. Oh, I did want to tell you about the stencils. I actually have mine washing, but on the stencil, let me see. I have another stencil here. Okay. On the stencils, even though these are Gina K, I just want to tell you that the stencils that I use, they are numbered. You can see the number up in the corner. And I just went in succession, but they are numbered. I forgot to say that in the part when I was doing that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at how cute. Okay, so this was it completely stenciled with the branch stenciled, not foiled, and I used these beautiful pinks and greens. Just gorgeous. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. And just a little bit now, not the only thing I stamped was the happy. I did stamp happy. The other, everything else is done by with the foiling or just gluing. Everything has a matching envelope. Isn't this adorable? Oh, I have to put the pretties on here. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Oh, I've been using these. I like these. They pick up the color of the card, so let's go ahead and use them on both. Let's see. I want to sprinkle some of these, about 3 of them, down through here. Let's put one up here, okay, on that one. And then on this one, that's what I was thinking of, the pretties. We had to put all the little gems on everything, right? Let's put this. Ooh, look at that. Inside the flower. I haven't done that on any of them. And then one in the center. And I like these because they pick up the color that's underneath them. Put that just like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. I love this. Look at these cards. Wow. This set was definitely a winner for me, okay? Definitely a winner for me. Now here it is with the 2 on the outside, and it's the reverse foiling. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This one, I think this one is my favorite. I really do. I love the way that I turned the foil, and I got a little bit of a diagonal you know, pattern on it. I love the way that I put this in here in the inside of it. That was a lot of fun. Okay, this was the first one that I did. Wow, 8 cards. This is gorgeous. This is just beautiful. Just elegant, right? Look at the insides. And I just used paper that I had around here. Yay, congrats. Look at that. That's a fun card, right? Somebody passes an exam, you know, maybe, I don't know, buys a house. Something like that. This would be a great card for that. And I put the foil, and then I showed you on the video also that you can make your own paper. This was a game changer for me. I put the foil on the solid hot foil plate and just foiled it onto cardstock without using any kind of a, you know, a design, and I actually got foil. I got foiled paper. So when I run out of gold foil paper, I'm going to be making my own, because this was absolutely fantastic. That's how I got the strips for this one. I made them. So I thought that was fun. I'm really happy with all of these. Can you believe, out of this set, these gorgeous cards? I'm going to leave this just like this because I'm going to take a nice picture for the beginning of this video. All right, everyone. If you love this product, there's links below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.